Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We're off for more of a hacking time, and in the last episode we went to one of the 4 ways of the Alpine Skyline and we had ourselves a slice of lava cake. And we also went back to Mafia Town, not only to compare how open-ended it is compared to Alpine Skyline, but we grabbed a bunch of collectibles along the way, as well as the Blue Time Rift. And in this episode we're actually going to finish off Mafia Town. It's a long time coming. We've got 1 act left to do, but we're not exactly going to go for that right now. Instead, I want to go to Down with the Mafia, because we've got stuff waiting for us in the Mafia HQ, so I'll meet you guys in there. Alright, so we are in the Mafia HQ. We've got a few unfinished things since we've been here last. By the way, our new hat... Excuse me, that was just rude. Yeah, we got a new hat flare, which is basically a tinfoil hat. The goggles look kind of crazy. In fact, the lighting makes them look like they spiral, but they actually don't. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like an illusion.
Welcome, young one.
Well, not only that, but I have actually gone around this building and collected enough ponds in order to purchase the one-hit hero badge, because that is how we're going to be finishing this area off. We've got that ice panel to pound through, if I can words. But not only that, we are going to go for the achievement that is locked behind this very badge. We're going to take out the first boss of the game yet again. I'm not entirely too sure if you can take out the... well, I've got like no money left at all. Yeah, but I'm not too sure if you can take out the barrel boss, you know, where we're Act 2 of Mafia Town, or the toilet, or the outhouse or whatever it is in Subcom Forest, but I'm pretty sure you can do this. So what I want to do is just step on this, use my time hat. That didn't work out very well, did it? There we are. No, that's not it either. I know I can do this. Oh, I bonked. God damn it. Hippie! There we are. And that means we get to skip going all the way over to the other end in order to go grab a bucket in order to pressurize it. Because we still need to get the key in order to go onwards. Right, so I want to go to this hat. And you know what? Let's do a little bit of a change here. Let's go for... Where's Nia? I want to go with Nia. Yeah, that. Because then we have white hair. And I kind of like that. I mean, we're not going to see most of the colours because we're wearing the overcoat, but just change it up a bit, you know? We pound behind the bar, and we've got, like, this massive casino-like room, and we can actually stand on the chips. They kind of act like steps. But, more importantly, is a relic just sitting right behind here in the back room, where you can't go through that door. This is the only way to get to it. And this means we should have 12? Yep, so that gives us 3 rolls once we're done with this place. So, I'm just going to meet you guys at the boss, and we'll see if we can get through it. Because I haven't actually got this achievement, because there was no reason for me to actually go out of my way. Plus, I think it would be a lot more fun to actually do on camera. And I just realised I went the wrong way, I got to go in here. So yeah, if you're running a little bit low on ponds, well, luckily, like in the last episode, I went around to just farm a few ponds. But yeah, if you're running low, just go around, blow stuff up, and kill enemies. You'll get enough eventually. And the only badge that we have left is the Mumble badge, so we're just gonna have to work our way to 800 ponds, and then even further for mods later on. But for now, I'll meet you guys at the boss. Okay, so I've taken out the 2 Mafias. What I want to do now before we start the boss fight is that I'm going to take off the magnet and put it with the one-hit hero badge. Here's the thing. Our health has not gone down to 1. It will just take 4 life hits at once. Basically, every attack will one-shot us no matter what our health is. So keep that in mind as we hop on in. Okay, so one of the main problems I have with this is that I want to mostly main with the time stop hat to make dodging, especially when it comes to this, a lot easier. Problem is, like I said, 1 hit will kill us, and we need to do this in order to get an achievement, which is why we're back here. Also, because we haven't actually heard it throughout the level at the moment, our orchestrated remix that we collected, that I enabled, is actually playing in this battle for some reason. So we actually get to hear a little bit of it. Maybe it does actually replace this boss theme. Maybe. Because we didn't actually hear it when we were exploring in the last episode, so that's kind of a thing. But yeah, this is where it plays. Oh! Okay. So, sadly, these ponds don't really mean anything to us. Alright, this is where he starts to chuck a red supercharge attacks or something. No, this is when he does the boomerang. That's fine. Because if I just hit him here, there we are, we're good. Alright, this is the bit I hate. Oh, I clipped the bag! That's the worst bit. You clip the bag, you die. Let me get back to that point. And if we die any more times, because there's not really much else I can really talk about, I guess we're just going to have to do like a little clipping montage. Because I've still got more plans for this episode. We're not going to be here all day. Well, I might be, but that doesn't mean you guys will be. So I'll cut until I get back to where we were. Alright, so we're back. I dodged that one. Wanted to be a little bit quiet in case if I messed it up again. But yeah, if we die, we've got to do the whole thing again, and that takes a while because these bosses can take longer than you'd expect, which is a real big problem. Alright, so this is actually really good. So I want to go to the brewing hat for this, get it charged. And we've pretty much seen the whole battle before, which was also kind of funny because we've technically already beat him in terms of the story, but, you know, I feel like that Hat Kid uses one timepiece to just go back in time, or that very timepiece, to go back in time in order to fight the bosses again and redo the level. Okay, this is the part, oh shit, I didn't realise I didn't have the hat on. Oh poo. Because sometimes the time stop hat allows you to see where the shots are going. My god, that was terrible. Oh, he jumped when he hit me! What the heck? Right, is he gonna jump at me again? No. So why does he jump when he hits me, but like, or when he's underneath me, but he doesn't jump normally? That was really jank. Because every time he hit me, he jumped. Or when he was about to hit me, he jumped, so he hit me. I don't know how to explain it. But we're back to where we are again, because he's gonna Mafia Ball. Yeah, I really want to use the time stop hat when I got to dodge those shots. And that's why I've kept the the fast hat badge on. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to be switched to the brewing hat again because I just can't seem to hit him with the fry. And all these ponds are like a massive tease. Alright, so this is not the problem here. This is the problem. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, that kind of actually messes you up a little bit, but it does give you a little bit of time to react to begin with. I should have used it halfway through. Because they land in the same place, but the ones on the floor is the ones that mess you up. That's it. That's it. That's it. No! Yeah, that's when the blast hat would actually, the brewing hat would actually be really helpful, because then you can hit them from a distance. Yeah, because I've died so many times, all these heart ponds keep showing up, because it's easy mode at this point. Like, oh no. Oh no. No, I can't get up! That's fair. And now I can't attempt it again until he rolls over that way. There we are, got him. Ah, was enough! Got the achievement! I forget how little health he actually has. At least we didn't get one of those attacks where he sends 3 Mafia running towards you instead of the 1, because that kind of messes you up. So I got the achievement, that appeared on screen, that was not me edited in whatsoever because I didn't have it, I said that already. But so yeah, that's that. So, with hardly any ponds left, so we're not going to lose half due to the story, we're out of here. Okay, so after that bit of a cutting montage, we're almost done. Almost. We still got one act in order to do in Mafia Town, now that we've cleared out the, well, the HQ itself, which was just that ice yarn that we needed to go grab. Well, no, not ice yarn. Using the ice hat from the ice yarns to get the relic, excuse me. Confusing the requirement with what I need, and I don't actually have enough ponds. Oh dear. That's annoying. Give me a minute. I'm just going to whack this thing a few times. And now we can do the mission. Yep, if you need any extra money, just whack your vacuum a few times and you get enough. I haven't really shown that properly since episode 2, where we used Cappy randomly just to whack it one. But yeah, that gave us enough ponds in order to go in. So yeah, the problem there was because I had to buy the one hero badge and I didn't have enough ponds to grab it in the building after the fact. So that was the thing. But yes, the last act, cheating the race. Mafia Town, win legitimate... No chance. So, we've got to win a race. Literally, this is the only thing that we're missing. It's not actually beatable unless we have the time stop hat, or... because I don't think even the sprint hat's going to work. That's literally the level right there. There's not really any reason to go exploring in this level, because that's literally the level. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Because we've pretty much cleared out everything in Mafia Town up to this point. This is all we're missing.
Haha! Rockets are fast, and if Mafia on rocket, Mafia is fast. Fastest man alive!
Not for long, if you know what you're riding.
Little child want to race fastest man alive? Mafia stole timepiece from HQ. If you win, Mafia give it to you.
Race me, chicken.
It is on! Mafia not sure Mafia survive this, but at least Mafia die as fastest man alive!
You won't be alive if you die. I think there's a bit of a flaw in your logic. And he just leaves it there. But we got to get to it before he does.
Get ready. Go!
Use the fast hatter badge to your advantage and keep power sliding whenever possible. I still have the one hit hero badge on. Well, I think we need to remedy that right now. Let's take that off and put that back on. I completely forgot to take it off. But yeah, you want the fast hatter badge on because that will be really helpful for here. Which I did have on, but I forgot to take off the one hit hero badge, so I'm an absolute moron.
Get ready. Go!
Alright, let's try this again. This time, if we do get hit, we're not going to die like a chump. And I'm going to jump over him for added measure. Yes, you can take your own little shortcuts if you want. And yeah, like I said, the time stop hat is pretty much the hat you want to main with. The sprint hat, not so much, because he will go faster than you. The rocket does just generally move faster than you, no matter how you take shortcuts. So with the fast hatter badge, the time stop hat recharges ever so quickly, which is really helpful for us. We just want to keep popping it off, and we'll win pretty easily. That death was just unfortunate due to my current equipment loadout. Why did I do that? I don't care. I got it. If you don't grab it when you reach it, he will still win. So grab it when you get there. And with that messy stuff out of the way, seriously, it was a mess, just like the Mafia. Ha! I'm funny. We have completed Mafia Town 100%, all collectibles and all timepieces. And with all timepieces, we got an achievement. All clear. So we don't need to go back there anymore. For now, we've actually only got one area left to go back to, and that's pretty much sticking to Alpine Skyline for the rest of the game. We've done all of Deadbird Studio, we've done all of Subcon Forest. We've literally not got nothing but the Alps, so let's go back there. Here, Booski. Lava Cake was complete, as we were already aware. There seems to be a final chapter still. That's not exactly in effect. But we still got to choose our next route. So where should we go this time? Alright, so we're back in, and we've got 3 other directions to take care of, since we've taken out everything on the route to the lava cake. Oh, didn't mean to jump on you, friend. I apologise for that.
Telescopes let you look at faraway peaks.
So I want to avoid this guy for now. And I think I want to go up in that direction. So where does the zip line seem to go? It seems to be above us, all the way up there. So we need to head back to the badge seller, which we can't really do anything with him at the moment. He's got 1 badge left, as I already said. It's the Mumble badge. It's a useless badge at 800 ponds. We're going to need to be farming some money. So it doesn't matter if we do go a little off the beaten path. We need to get the money before we finish off the Let's Play. So, of course, if I do want to install any new badge mods, they'll probably be sold by the badge seller. So I need to keep that in mind as well when I'm grabbing ponds.
Twilight Bell is this way.
Kind of talked over him, so I thought I'd let him talk again. We're going to the Twilight Bell this time, only because that it's actually quite short to get there, but the stuff that we got to do around there is actually kind of long. So let's just make our way up there then, shall we? So pop up this way, pretty straightforward route. I think there's only 1 item here. I messed up the jump on that one, I don't know how I managed, but I salvaged it, so I can't complain. That's not what I'm trying to do. There we are. I wasn't letting go of the button, so I don't know why it kept letting go of the wheel.
The Twilight Bell is just ahead.
Is it? We're heading there. But yeah, a bunch of dweller platforms this way, and this is just the start of it. In fact, we're going to get up to a point that was actually shown off in the demo, or the trailers. By the way, did you see how they glow? They're really fluorescent when you use the dweller mask, but they just kind of... yeah, they're just normally quite bright normally. Want to go off the beaten path onto these branches up here, jump up over here, get 2 health, but also a chest. This is the item in this area. It's another rift token. I forgot to go grab some stuff from the roulette wheel, which I should have done. Oopsie poopsie, we'll do that another time. It doesn't matter. We're going to be using all of our tokens up before the final level anyway. Unless you're on consoles, but we'll get to that later. Alright, this is the area I was talking about that was shown in the trailers and whatnot. You got to hit the bell and you got to run up to the top part of a dead end, jump back so you have enough height to make it. And there we go. Made it to the top. And with that, we've completed this area. No horn to blow this time. We just go straight to our location. The Twilight Bell. How did I forget to use my tokens? I had that on my mind, but then when I noticed I didn't have enough ponds, that's when I should have actually went to do it. Ah well, it's fine. Might do it at the end of this episode, maybe. I'm not too sure. The Twilight Bell. It definitely is on the inside. It's got nothing but space. That's some very fine paintwork. Badge sellers here as well, in case we want to buy a badge, which I don't.
Look at that thing. If only I could reach it.
Well, luckily we can. We have a hookshot badge, which gives us a hookshot. Why couldn't it not just been called a hookshot? Why does it have to be a badge? Ring the doorbell, and, well, things have changed. Our location is not behind us anymore. We've effectively got a platforming challenge in the style of a purple rift, but it's more of a blue rift because there's no pages to grab. Yes, we got a whole new location to go through. And it looks trippy. We got a lot of Dweller Mask stuff to do, and we still got a bunch of items to grab as well. Well, actually, there's not that many, but, you know what I mean. Gotta keep an eye out for them. I think there's about 2 yarns. So, I want to keep an eye out for those, for the little rainbow sparklies. I don't think they're in chests, so I'll be able to spot them as we go. So, if you remember when we were actually going through the Purple Time Rift, we pretty much saw this kind of architecture. That's what we're going through right now. But it's not got all the other set pieces with it. And some of these blocks are red, but blue as well. The thing is, if they're in the red field, they are permanently inactive. You just cannot stand on them. You can only stand on the green parts when you have your hat active. And normally, you can't hit the red bells. But if you can, it should deactivate them. In fact, can I actually hit this one? No, I can't hit that one. Fair enough. I don't think you're able to hit them anyway, unless you actually need to activate them for something. But in this case, it's just there as a little bit of a hazard, so just keep on moseying on. Because I think our first item's coming up in a bit, and I'm not moving fast enough to do a slide. There we are. Alright, so we've got a spatial wall. Let's just walk right through that. There we go. And there's an invisible sleepy raccoon above us. Let's make him appear. Whack him. There we are. Got him. Luckily, the ponds aren't intangible. We come over this way, we kind of need a key. So that's kind of a problem. Let's whack this. And no Keyblade weapon mod is going to allow us to get through. So he's permanently making a hole. If we used our Dweller Mask there, we'd be making our own hole. That's something that we can't do unless we do... No, we can do it. I thought it was glowing green and I had to do it. Oh, there's a yarn right there. Yeah, this kind of stuff reminds me of the null space or whatever it's called in Mario Galaxy, because like with our Dweller Mask we can fall through, but in that game it's like things are solid and the holes or the searchlights make it intangible. But in this case it's the other way around. It's tangible and they make them intangible. So, well, no, I guess it's the same thing, I guess, but we can do it on our own. Just something that I would like to point out. I mean, it was inspired by collectathons of its time, and even before its time. Like with 64 and, well, I guess Mario Galaxy in terms of concepts, but more Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. I've said this many times. Basically harkens back to those good old days of 3D platforming. Just with a modern twist to it, and I fell through. And I fell again. And oh boy! That escalated really quick. Right, let me get back up there. Because I'm talking too much, that's the problem. Just walk through this again. Right, let me try this. Oh no, it's the next one. It's fair enough. Thing is, this guy's easy enough because you can just lunge and make it. In fact, saying that, maybe I should not have that on and have the no bonk badge? Yeah, that seems like a better idea. Because then if I do accidentally bonk. Ah, that's good. They're close to each other. And I pressed the bloody button. Why did I do that? It was perfect. And then I make my own bloody hole. Let me get back up there. Alright, don't press the bloody dweller hat, you muppet. There we go. Yep, grab that, there we are. Couldn't grab that for a moment. So while we're going through this area that doesn't really have a lot going for us right now, it's just mostly a linear platformer, similar to like the Blue Time Rift as I've already said. Well, yeah, this isn't permanently active, by the way. I didn't actually mention that. So it's more like a switch than anything else, like those crystal switches in Zelda. Anyway, getting off track. What I wanted to talk about was when it's been a couple of days since I last recorded. Actually a couple a bit behind. I will say that I will have this entire Let's Play recorded before the DLC comes out, which is saying quite a bit because we've got... Oh shoot, I actually have to have him tangible so I can whack him. There we are. There we are. But yeah, I will be done with the Let's Play, or at least recorded, before the 13th of September, which is obviously the date for when the DLC actually becomes available. I will be done with the main Let's Play before then, mainly because of reasons such as I don't want to have it messing up stuff like when we load in and whatnot, and it's like, oh, let's focus on this. Yes, I could cut it out, but I'd rather get the main game done before the DLC and then move on to something else, or take a break, either or. But yeah, I mean, hats off to you, will happen whenever, just not immediately, because we would have been immediately done with the main Let's Play at that point. Obviously we'll have a couple of bonus episodes showing off some mods to begin with, but to start off with, that's not really an issue. So you saw what I did here. Basically this bell has a humongous range, but it does retract quick, and you have to use your own skills and your dweller hat in order to make up the gap. So with the key we can move on to the next section. Oh dear. That's a thing. That's how we get through there. Yeah, there's lines going above the gate at some point. You'd think that you'd have to use it to push the gate, get the gates away, but no, it just pushes them up. I'm guessing when we use the hat, it expands upwards, and that's a thing. By the way, there's our other yarn over there. We just need to be able to grab it. It seems like it's tied to a... well, if we could get up high enough, we could probably make the jump, but we can't really do that, so we need to find an ice panel. I'm going to ignore these enemies. I don't really need to deal with them. I do think I need to go up there, though. Yes, I do. Come up here. Activate this. Oh, no. That's for later. That's for later. Excuse me. Whack this for now. And I want to go up before it goes all the way up here. I mean, I could use my hat, but, you know, might as well. And that makes this wall disappear for a moment. I need the ice hat. So let's do that. Oh, I hit the wall, so it stopped me from moving. That's the trick, because you can't use both the ice hat and the dweller mask at the same time. And I forget I need to dweller mask it in order to hit him. There we are. God damn it. Right, let's use some of the quick switching, because that's a habit that I'm not getting into. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, I thought that was the aviator hat that was doing the time rift. So it's for the rift roulette. Excuse me, that was me derping out. I thought I had the aviator hat, which was like a sprint hat flare, but no, that was the Psychonauts hat. Excuse me, I'm being a moron. They do look similar though from the back. So yeah, for a second there I really derped out on that one. I was like, is there another glitch with the rift roulette? Seriously, with another mod? But no, it was just me being dumb. So we kind of get this on the way. I mean, we didn't need to come down this way. That was more of more optional stuff than anything else. But it's quite a unique puzzle nonetheless. What we do need to do is use the relic mask here. I cannot hit... I was like, no, I couldn't hit him. That was weird. A little bit of a lag spike there as well. What is going on today? This episode's really weird. Looks like we can't whack this guy. He's always active. No, wait. I'm pretty sure you can whack this guy. There we are. It didn't want to work. Right, so that's now made him expand, so half of these gates are now gone, so we can now do that and walk around, because it's too short for us to just, you know, do that and then walk through. It's too short, so we need to do that. Problem is, now it's active, we can't get out, because we can't raise the gate with our ability, so we need to hit this again, and just do the same thing in order to get out. There we are. And with that, we're now able to make our way onwards. We've actually grabbed all collectibles around here, so we don't need to worry about that. So yeah, what we'll do is do that to make it full. But it hasn't gone all the way, so we need to come down here, make it full again, and we're good. Since the bell was active, it made it drop a little bit, and then it dropped a bit more. Again, lag spike! What's going on here, game? Not much is happening on screen, I'll tell you that. It's more... You drop frames a little bit more when it's raining. But yeah, look at that. When you walk through this door, the gate is actually in the way, so That's a little bit bad on presentation, I will say that, but other than that, I can see why they did it that way. Remember, it cancels out if you hit another bell, and yes, we are activating every single one of these bells as we go, but we kind of need to do that. In fact, turn that one off. Hang on. I think I want this one off. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I can use my dweller hat anyway, but we can actually just jump onto these very platforms and then do that. I think I want to do it this way because then all these blocks will be tangible. Yeah, because then we can just swing around. By the way, in the background, in places you can't actually jump to, you can just see goats minding their own business, and they're glowing with an ethereal glow. Just as I said before, they're kind of spiritually charged. Or that could just be the Twilight look from a far off distance. I mean, they still have their colour if you look closely down there. But yeah, there's not actually much else for us to do. Let's just continue on upwards. Slide on up. That was actually the zip line that we activated with that horn. That's just over there. I don't think there's anything over here. Can we actually climb on this? Well, we can, but we can't get to the top of it, it doesn't seem. Anything over this way? No, once again, just a nice look around the area. It's weird how they put ponds in those locations to make you think, oh wait, there could be something over there. I don't know if this one retracts, I don't think it does. No, it doesn't retract, but that's fine. Dweller mask into the cage, and boom! Green cage penetrated for the timepiece. Kind of tricks you out. It's those spores again. What do they do? Nothing pleasant, I would assume. I mean, they seem to keep inhaling it and makes them freak a bit. That's a thing. But we're not actually done yet. I am going to head back to the hub and fast travel back to the, yeah, the Twilight Bell. So give me just a moment. The reason being is because that the blue time rift has now appeared. If I went there straight away, the blue time rift would not actually be there. I'm pretty sure anyway. But I want to fast travel there anyway because it is actually right where we need to be. At the Twilight Bell. So, head back to the Twilight Bell and let's get that out of the way very quickly. Now, as I said before, choosing the area pretty much spawns us in that area. And look at that, right above the badge seller is where the blue timepiece, the blue time rift is. Well, it is a timepiece, that's how they're created. There's a bunch of goats in this one. Loads of them. And we've also got some more of those Twilight Bell shenanigans with the Dweller mask, so we've got some stuff to do. This is quite a long time rift, to be perfectly honest, but really it's just another Twilight Bell in a way. So, I mean, that's the way I like to think of it. There is actually a bell in there, and it's actually quite awkward of reach. I just ignore it. Plus, you would have to switch to your brewing hat, so I don't know why you would. Because you can easily avoid these guys by just jumping to the edge, or hanging on the side. But it's not so easy on this one, because we've got to climb up all these slopes, Donkey Kong style, and just not get knocked for a loop. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to jump around you. There we go. Jump at the very edge, so we can climb up easily. Jump around you. Hibooski. There we are. A little bit panicky there, but I made it. Alright, so he goes back and forth making that platform intangible, and we need to stand on it. Oh dear. Didn't make that jump properly. Right, this is a little bit tricky. What we got to do is jump, then activate it, dash a Rooney, and then unactivate it in order to land on that platform there, so you don't fall back down at the beginning. And there you go, timepiece. Alright, so what are we going to get for the roll this time? We've only got 5 timepieces to go, so we're coming up to the end. We've also got another blue time rift to do in this level as well, to be honest. Do I want to take Lord Helix? There are still some dies that I would like to get. Well, they're not dies I want to talk about or want, they're just some things that I just prefer over hats. We could take Lord Helix though. Well, we've got a few tokens to use at the beginning of the next episode anyway, because blue time rifts and purple time rifts in Alpine Skyline boot you up to the hub area anyway, so we can do that before we go into the next level. So I will accept Lord Helix, and in the next episode, guys, we're going to go back to Alpine Skyline and check out the other 2 locations. as we go on. So with that, see you guys then.